Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, At Home with Morgan. Today we're doing an ultimate laundry motivation video going over those stubborn dried stains, how to get them out, how to deep clean your washer and get that stank out of there and just the grossness, showing you my mixture of cleaners, all of the disgusting deep cleaning today for all of the laundry motivation. All right, guys, like I said, laundry video. All right, like I am the worst at laundry and I'm not going to hide that at all. I will do laundry maybe once a week and I am the worst. So let's go over some of the things that I've kind of learned over the past little bit to make my life easier, to make laundry go easier, to maybe entice me to want to actually do my laundry. Sometimes a new method or just like a new routine can really mix things up. I picked up a few new items at Target and refilled on some of my go-to. So let me go through everything with you guys today and give you all of my tips and tricks. All right, so starting out with organizing out my laundry room a little bit, I plan to get everything into nice containers here soon. So stay tuned for that video because it will be coming at you within the next few weeks or so as I plan everything out. We did do this laundry room makeover on our M&M Rustics channel a while ago. So if you guys are interested as to how we did like the sponge stamping on the back and the nice like laundry counter and the shelves, head on over to the M&M Rustics channel. I'll have a link here for you guys to go and check it out. But here I'm just folding the laundry. I've got like 3 loads of laundry to go through. Now, quickly, let's go into some of the tips and tricks that I've learned along the way that I'm sure that many of you guys already know, but just in case you don't, here you go. All right, as I go, I hang everything on hangers. So the things that are gonna be hung up, I don't see a point in folding it and then bringing it to the closet to then hang it up. So I just put it directly onto a hanger, whether it be for the kids or for Mike and I's clothes. I have all of the hangers sitting right next to me so I can just put them directly on the hangers, so much easier. And then when it comes to pajamas for the kids, the pajamas I like to sort out into sets as I go so that all I need to do is grab the pile of laundry and just put it away. So easy. Now, another thing I wanted to mention in regards to your bulkier items, such as comforters or sheet sets, etc., towels, I like to put a couple of tennis balls in the dryer with those bulkier items because it actually helps to speed up the drying process. And of course, as I go along, I find maybe a couple of pieces of clothes that didn't get completely clean, so then I toss them behind me on the laundry shelf to get rewashed. And then for socks, I do have a bin that sits in front of me and I toss all of the socks into there so I can sort them in the very end. And then I also have an additional bin that sits in front of me. You guys can't see these because they're behind the camera, but I have another bin that I keep for like clothes that don't fit anymore or maybe are worn down, have holes in them, stains that won't come out, etc. The exception being like rags and things like that. But I will toss those all into a bin so that I can sort through those at the very end as well, and then go through and decide if I want to donate or maybe hang on to, you know, some of the items that don't fit anymore, if they're sentimental for maybe a future baby, etc. But those are the things that really help me out and to get my laundry done faster. And I usually jam out to some good music. So here in the next clip, after I'm done folding the laundry, I am going to be sharing a laundry stripping method. All right, so I use a 1/4 cup borax, 1/2 cup of the super washing soda, 1/4 cup of grated Phil's naphtha, which is why I'm using a weird cheese grater. It's like specifically for this purpose that I keep in my laundry room. And then a generous scoop of Tide powdered laundry detergent in very hot water. Let it sit in there for about 5 hours or until the water is cool. And then you're going to take them out and put them on a rinse cycle in the washer and dry them. And boom, you've got really, really white whites and super fluffy towels. All right, so the next thing, let's talk stain fighting. I've got Power Wash Dawn, Original Dawn, OxiClean, baking soda, and vinegar, my go-tos. So for this stubborn dried on stain, I've been trying to get rid of it forever. I let it soak in that laundry stripping like mixture and it still didn't get it out. So I did a little bit of OxiClean and some vinegar, and then I applied a vinegar baking soda mix because it still wasn't coming out. I was using a scrub brush, and then I did more OxiClean, and oh my gosh, this one was the most stubborn. It had been dried a couple of times, so I was worried it wasn't going to come out, but I got it out almost all the way, so stay tuned for the results here in a second. Captain Crunch is the bane of my existence. My kids get it all over themselves and like get dried, like half mushy, like crunch berries on their clothes, and that's what stains it. That's what the majority of these stains are, is from Captain Crunch. Now, when it comes to grease, I like to spray it with Dawn Power Wash first to cut the grease, and then I will apply OxiClean, and then I will like really scrub it in. Next one I did was RYKER'S shirt that he had stuck a gummy in, and it had like gotten stuck in the washer and dryer and like dried onto it in the dryer. So a little bit of OxiClean took this right out, no problem. Now the next shirt, which is his cute Red Hot Chili Peppers shirt, I love it so much. This one had been dried and I was so worried it wasn't gonna come out. I did some power wash, some Dawn Power Wash spray on this, a little bit of vinegar, OxiClean. I tried everything on this one, you guys, and I really scrubbed it. Now you need to be careful with that scrub brush because it can like fade and kind of like pill up your clothes, so be careful. This one did get a little bit faded on the R because I'd scrubbed it, but that's okay because the logo was kind of already faded, but I did get that stain out, which I'm so grateful. Another little hack for you guys is if you do not have an iron or you need something like just the wrinkles need to go now, Downy Wrinkle Release is really amazing. I love it. I soaked it way too much in this, but as you can see, it takes the wrinkles right out. I love it so much. And here you can see that that stain came out all the way on the shirt, and the stain almost came out all the way on those pants. This is as good as it's gonna get. It was covered in orange, so I'm happy with it. The shirt came clean, and then all of the other pants that I did came clean as well, so I was super, super excited. And then this is after putting them in the washer in hot water. You want to make sure that you do the hottest cycle possible and do light colors so that you don't have any bleeding. Now here in the next clip, I'm just doing some more organizing. I decided to take all of the paper towels and toilet paper out of the plastic. I think that this is just it's such a waste of plastic. I don't know why I have to like individually wrap all the paper towels, but I'm just organizing it so that I can fit more things on this shelf. I had a bunch of toilet paper that was just sitting on the second shelf and paper towels sitting on the second shelf. So this way I was able to organize it and get it all up there. I know that this is like the most attractive angle, so enjoy that, but that is what I'm doing here, is just organizing out the toilet paper and paper towels. All right, so in this part of the video, I am mixing together my solution to wash down the washer and dryer. I do 2 gallons of water with 2 teaspoons of powdered Tide, and this will get all of the soap scum and just like all of the grossness and the gunk and the dirt and the dust. It gets all of it off and leaves it smelling so nice and fresh. Make sure that you don't add too much Tide because it will leave streaks, but I use this on everything. I will use it on the walls. I will use it for wiping down counters, etc. This is a great mix for doing your floors instead of like doing the Bana, whatever it's called. I will share that in another video for some like floor cleaning, deep cleaning hacks. But anyways, I'm going to let you guys enjoy some of this deep cleaning. I'm going to pop back in a second to share some more tips and tricks. And the water was disgusting when I was all done. That was the second load that I had dumped out into the toilet. It was gross. Now with this solution, I am doing a 1/3 cup of bleach, a teaspoon of Tide, and then I will go in and clean the filter. It is disgusting. Now when you guys clean out this filter, a lot of the high efficiency washing machines will have this in the front. You need to drain that tube in the front because it holds water and you will spill everywhere. Mine came out black. I was shocked. The filter wasn't even that dirty. It had a little bit of gunk on it, but not too much. But the water that came out of the tube was atrocious. It was disgusting. Now, if you guys have a really funky smell or just like a nasty, just funk of a smell like coming from your washer, I guarantee that it's coming from this filter. You're actually supposed to clean that once a month. The biggest key is just to make sure that you drain it. Now I'm showing you guys the liner of my washer. This is where mold, mildew, hair, slimy grossness can build up. Mine isn't too terrible because we do try to keep on top of it, but you want to make sure that you clean that out with bleach. Now the key to cleaning out your washer is to make sure that you clean it with products that you would put inside of the washer itself. So think like bleach, powdered Tide, etc. So that is exactly what I'm doing here. I'm using a good amount of bleach to really get in there and get the sludge and just the dirt and grime off there. It just was really slimy. I didn't have a lot of mildew built up, but make sure that you guys are getting in there with a good scrub brush and giving it a good wipe down at least once every other month because it can get so gross. Now what I will do is I'll put about a cup of bleach inside the drum itself and then run it through a sanitize cycle when I'm all done. I also wipe down the washer on the inside with that powdered Tide and bleach combo, and it shines it up so nice. As you can see right here, it's so nice and shiny. And then I will also take out the drawer. This was really gross and had just like gunk built up on the inside. Again, go in with that powdered Tide and bleach combo and wipe. Now ideally you're going to want to have a little bit smaller of a scrub brush to get in there really well. Just the nastiest stuff that comes out of here. You guys, this is so gross. Think of all the things that you put in your washer. If you are a mom, you have mom life. Think of like soiled sheets, like if your kids had the stomach flu. Think of all the grossness that we put inside of our washer. This needs to be cleaned out often. So here I'm going into the drawer itself. I was trying to scrub it as is, but then I just dunked it into the entire bucket of the bleach and Tide solution and then gave everything a really good scrub down and put it back. Another key I'm going to give you guys, if you have just like a really weird smell coming from your washer or that mildewy smell, leave the washer door open. Do not close it when you're not using it. Leave it open because that is how the mildew and mold build up inside of your washer, is by closing that door and sealing it off. Think of like heat and moisture in a dark place. What does that equal? Mold and mildew. So just keep it open, dry it out thoroughly in between uses, and that is my key to you. But back to this little drawer, after I was done cleaning it out. Now a lot of it is just, you can't see it. It's more of a, you have to feel it. It was very slimy, had a lot of like clear slimy buildup on it. It was very gross. But in this bleach and Tide solution, I got all of that ick off. And then when I was done, I put it back in place and it looks so good when it's all put back together. The before and after is such a wow. It's just like, wow, it looks so good and it smells so good. Smelling a little bit like a pool, but that's okay because everything is nice and sanitized and clean. And here you can see me going in and doing the sanitary cycle on the washing machine, and I'm dumping out that water. The black water, it just blows my mind. It's so disgusting. I don't know why that was black. It was so gross. But you guys, that is going to end the video there for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below with your favorite part of the video, the most satisfying before and after. And if you have any additional tips and tricks in regards to laundry, and I will see you guys on Monday for another really fun video, okay? Bye guys.